talked about boxing. We talked about Garcia, Triple G. That was good. And we talked about kickboxing. Let's talk a little bit about mixed martial arts, a little bit about UFC.
Yep.
2020 just passed. We're in the new year, 2021. What are some of your best moments of 2020 in MMA?
Well, I keep talking about it. I didn't love the experience of being there. It was a little different, but I just think the fact that the fighters are still able to compete and to make a living, there's not many jobs where you can still compete, and the UFC business is doing well. I mean, they seem to be putting on fights. It's growing. But what really stood out for me in this year was I felt like the champions really didn't fight as much. And I think this was a good year for a lot of people to step up. And I mean, It was crazy to me because I don't really have favorite fighters. I don't really have, this is my favorite person to watch. But there's people who catch my attention, and then I kind of ride the wave with them. And I think 2020 for me, two guys really stood out was Davidson Figueiredo. I know there's a little bit of debate, but I have to put him as the 2020 fighter of the year in my books because hands
one of the
down,
best fights ever.
Puts good fight. He put on almost a fight of the year. It was a draw. Remember that?
Yeah.
So, but he did lose a point deduction. So that fight of the year, defended his title. He ended up missing weight once, but I think the fact that he fought at world title levels and did well and performed well and entertained, I want to watch him. And again, usually people don't like the flyweight division, and I am obsessed with it now. I mean, training Malcolm Gordon and looking and staying involved in it and meeting Figueiredo a few times with Malcolm, it's just kind of like this guy has something scary about him, and I like it. The second person who I'm riding on, it's just more of skill mixed with personality. I like Kevin Holland. I think Kevin Holland he's funny. Like almost like a Derek Lewis. When I wait, I'm like, come on, Derek, win, just so I can hear his post-fight interview. That's Kevin Holland to me. And I mean, he went 5-0 this year, took advantage, wants the big fights. He, to me, really stood out. So going into 2021, I think Figueiredo and Kevin Holland are the real two I want to keep an eye on.
Holland was 5-0 this year. I think he's one of the most
5-0
wins this year.
Most wins, most active. I didn't give him my fighter of the year just because I think there's a difference between fighting an undercard versus world title championship multiple times the way he did and the level he did it at. So that's why I would give Kevin Holland the breakthrough fighter of the year. I've said it multiple times. The Chimaev, the Hazmat Chimaev. I'm not going to put him as my breakthrough fighter of the year. I still need to see a little bit more from him.
Yeah.
Gerald Meerschaert was a good win for him, but Kevin Holland just beat Jacare. Knocked out Jacare. So, I mean, there's a level of competition, 2 or 3 fights. I get the back-to-back. It's very impressive. I think he's going to be a good talent. I just think everyone needs to, pump their brakes on him a little bit until we see something spectacular. Yeah. And I always say with him, it's like, okay, I, in my mind, did something very spectacular, how fast I went to my world title. And when I went into glory beating guys, like when I fought Kareem Gudge, he had 100 professional fights. Murat Derechi had 70 professional fights. I had 6 or 7. So to me, if you're going to get praise at that level, you got to show me that, okay, you went 2-3-0 back-to-back, good. But did you do that, to a level of thing? Yeah. I had 10 professional fights. I went to Japan and I fought Raymond Daniels and Nicky Holtzkin in one night, all in 30 minutes. Yeah. You know what I mean? And okay, I respect what you did, but I went in and I fought higher level guys. I fought better, more. I mean, okay, you didn't get hit, but look at the level of guys. Yeah. So I'm not saying don't write him off. I just say pump the brake a little bit on him. I think eventually he's going to be that crazy level guy, and a guy like Leon Edwards is going to be the fight that's going to test him.
I think that would have tested him, but he's out.
It's going to come back in the next month or so, but that is the fight that we really need to see from him.
Well, I mean, I know Kevin Holland called out to replace Chimaev to fight Leon Edwards. I think that's a great fight for Holland. Yeah. Leon Edwards is underrated. He's not talked about a lot, but he's definitely up there as one of the biggest talents in that weight division. Yep. So, I mean, I don't know if you said they were going to reschedule with Chimaev. I think that's a good fight, and I think that would really tell you if he's ready. Him and Holland would be a great fight.
Yeah, that's what they want. I mean, I love that fight.
That's a good fight.
I love that fight. Personality, man. You need a little bit of personality, and I think even Chimaev, like him being, I smash you. It's a personality. Yeah. it's scaring a lot of people. It's gained attention. Dana White loves him. He's, making money. He's doing the damn thing. So he's doing it well. But to me, I need to see something special before I call this someone special. Like, I need to see, maybe I might be a little bit more, it's harder to impress me as much as it might be other people.
Right.
But once I see it, I'm all supportive, man. Like when I said Kevin Holland, I'm riding. I like him. I think he's fun. I think he's entertaining. I think he'll put on fun fights. He'll fight anybody as well.
Yeah. Let's talk about Kevin Holland's last knockout, because I don't think yeah, exactly. If you don't train, I don't think you realize how insane that actually is. Yeah. To be able to punch someone on your butt. Yeah. On the ground.
It's how he used his other leg to kind of propel him up to get the shot.
That's crazy. I mean, how often does that happen? That never really happens.
I think it's good. I know a lot of people were saying knockout of the year. I like it, but come on. When you talk about that Buckley with that spinning, someone catches your kick and you're throwing a spinning back kick and you lay someone out like timber style.
Yeah. That's tough.
A kick finish on it. To me, I'll say it now. A kick finish will always beat a punch finish to me.
Think so?
I know. So in my mind, that's my my opinion.
You're a kicker.
But it's not that like everybody throws punches. Yeah. We've seen so many punch knockers. You're telling me like a right hand boom
is that
clean,
simply just because,
or a right shin flashing someone on the head? A right kick to the head, flatlining someone, is a lot more spectacular to me than throwing a right bomb and knocking someone out. Yeah. Still, both are very nice. Both guys are sleeping. But if you wrap your shin on someone's head, come on, man. Yeah. What beats that? What's more exciting than a freaking right head kick or a spin kick to the head that just puts someone out? Kicks to me are more exciting, and they tend to get a little bit of extra points when it comes to fight of the year.
I can't disagree with you on that. But do you think it's because of the level of difficulty to actually finish someone with a kick as opposed to finishing someone with a punch?
I just think more people box, man. Maybe? More people, everyone. You ask 10 people, you ask 100 people to throw a punch. They're going to throw a punch, and they're going to do it. Yeah. Ask 100 people to throw a head kick. How many people are going to be able to do it of that 100?
That's true.
20?
That is very true. Yeah.
Most people can't even kick above their damn waist. And then to set it up in a real fight, to wrap your freaking shin around someone's head.
Yeah.
Come on.
And nobody
Nothing beats a head kick. Nothing beats a head kick finish.
Even the body kick is underutilized. But, we can go on that forever.
One of the beautiful, again, the difference is looking like Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt had, when he fought, who was it, Asensao?
Asensao, yeah.
And he just loaded his whole body.
That was so
just
sick.
So beautiful. Yeah. But again, then when I see a head kick, I mean, already, see, I'm biased. To me, a head kick wins.
Like Edson Barbosa against
Terry Edom with that spin. Yeah, of course.
Forever.
Of course. Forever, a kick head finish is that much better to me. Yeah. It takes more skill. It's a little bit more martial art based. Yeah. Like I said, everybody knows how to box. Everyone can throw a 1-2. To do it with timing, precision, speed, countered. It's a lot more. It's obviously a lot more difficult to knock someone else than what I'm saying is. But to lift your head, and especially the person you're fighting will probably be not better, but they're more likely to use their hands on you. So to kick as they punch, it's dangerous for me. So I said my point, Danny. Yeah. The head kick wins.
Hard to disagree. We're out of time, but there is maybe something you can address to the audience. I know, or at least, I want to address to the audience. I know there's a lot of people in the comments saying that they want to put this as an audio only thing. Yeah. We're working on it.
Okay.
Me and Joe are talking about it.
We figured out how to do it, and a little bit of help from Costa gave me some stuff. So we'll work on that. I think in 2021 we'll try to get that going.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we got going on, so we're trying to figure it out.
But once again, man, I just want to thank everyone who's continuing to share, subscribe, passing it on to their friends. I'm actually very happy the way the podcast is going. And once again, thank you to Danny. Danny, thank you, my man, for setting it up. And I do want to build a part of these podcast segments a little bit more where I can interact with you guys. So Danny and I are going to figure out ways that you guys can ask questions before each podcast, whether I put it on my Instagram or we figure out this community thing on this channel. But I think Instagram might be the best. I'll throw up a picture saying that, for example, oh, Todd is going to be my guest. And then all of a sudden, boom, we can ask questions, and then you can pull them up and help us.
Yeah, 100%.
Already, my boy Tyson Chartier already listened to the podcast, and he gave me the thumbs up. I bigged him up last week. He's the head coach of Rob Font and Kelvin Cater. Kelvin Cater's fighting Max Holloway, you know. 16th. So I want to break something down, and maybe we'll give him a quick call. He says he's down, but like I said, I want to pick his brain more on, he is a high-level manager. He manages a lot of UFC guys. He's also a head coach, and he was a fighter himself. So he's got the full unique mind that I want to pick. So if he's not too busy, I'm sure we can hit a little segment just to kind of hear how Kelvin is going in, and then maybe we can do a nice longer form with him, because very intelligent, very, very intelligent.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that'll be
definitely amazing.
Right away, first person I thought of, so I think it'll be phenomenal. But again, thank you for watching and subscribing. Bazooka Kickboxing, building, hurting bombs. You guys know to do the rest. I don't have to keep saying it. Blah, blah, blah. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Keep going. Next thing. Just do it. Help the damn channel grow.
Exactly.
That's it. The more we do, the better. The more you like, and the more we produce. So we are out.